Peace and welcome to all of my beautiful crown heads. Thank you guys so much for being in attendance tonight. I'm going to ask you guys to please take this time out right now to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way you guys are notified when we go live in the future. All right. This conversation is very important for us to have because there are a lot of men that feel like in order for them to get the attention of a woman or gain respect from people in general, that they have to be flashy. They have to show off. They have to present themselves as these people that are very rich, very wealthy. And I'm telling you guys right now, that is not a wise move to make. All right? It's just not. Fellas, I don't know if you know this, but women, and this was a study done, women look at men that are very flashy, that are over the top, as brief sexual partners. They don't see you as long term. They see you as something to do. Just like a lot of men will look at women and view women that look a particular way, which is why I had to clean up my image, right? They may look at these women as, oh, she's just easy. She's just something to do. She's ratchet. She's a hoe. She's a temporary fix. Women do the same thing to men if they view you as the overly show off type of individual. There was this study done, fellas, by researchers from the University of Buffalo. And they concluded that the men that was the most flashy were seen as only brief sexual encounters or partners for women, but not seen as a man that were to be taken seriously for long-term relationships. That's very important because a lot of men feel like that's the way to actually get women to want to settle down with you, get women to actually take you seriously. Oh, let me be flashy. Let me show off my nice car. Let me show off my Rolex. Let me dress in all name brands and make sure that it's just very expensive and very elaborate. And the study showed that, yeah, you'll get women's attention, but they're not taking you seriously. And in all actuality, you're turning them off. If you're looking for a woman, fellas, and you feel like in order to obtain a certain type of woman, you have to show off, you have to wear your money, no, sir. All you will attract is gold diggers and one-night stands. Are there exceptions to the rule? Sure. 175 of us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Sure. But coming from a woman and doing my research, seeing what these people have come to the conclusion of, a lot of women think like me. They see you as, oh, he's probably irresponsible. He's just probably trying to impress women. He's not trying to really settle down. He's not really trying to take women seriously. He's just looking for a quick roll in the sack. That's what a lot of women see. And women also see easy target. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Christopher, for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you, Big Shep. He says one time for the one time. I appreciate you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I forgot to share my my links, so y'all help me out. Fellas, you guys need to understand that women can be very conniving. Women can try to use you. A lot of women will use you if they feel like you are easy pickings. And a lot of you put way too much out there way too soon. Way too soon. You show off your money. You show off what you have. You're bragging and boasting all over town. And honestly, people are like, well, damn. He's careless. He's probably okay. Let me see how I can benefit. Let me see how I can use you. 200 of us. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Help me out. I forgot to share my links. Y'all so damn dope. See, men, let me tell y'all something. I also came across an article that was actually written by a man that is extremely wealthy. The name of the article was Why Being the Loudest in the Room Makes You the Weakest. He went on to say that wealthy people don't want to let you know that they are wealthy people. He says wealthy people are a lot more discreet. And so if you're trying to wear your money and show off and be flashy, you are putting a target not only on your head to be potentially used, but people that are really about that life see right through you. They take you as a joke. Because once again, wealthy people operate and maneuver in a different way. Wealthy people don't want to show off their wealth because they understand that there are vultures out here. They want to protect certain things, and their wealth being one of them. Them being a target is not something that they really want to do. So a lot of men are out here trying to be flashy and show off, wearing their money, showing off their money. And you're really being looked at as a joke, somebody not to take seriously, especially if you are a man out here looking for something that is long term. If you're out here looking for a woman that is going to take you seriously, that's not going to view you as just this show off type of individual, that's not going to view you as just this one night stand, that's not going to view you as this playboy type, I'm going to need you guys to simmer down. Now, I know when I first put up this title for this video, I had some early commenters saying things to the effect of, well, I don't know about this. Why should I have to dumb myself down to fit in or make other people feel comfortable. I work hard. I want to show off, my money, and I want to do this and I want to do that. Cool, you guys. Cool. If you want to show off your money, go ahead. If you want to splurge and make yourself a target, go ahead. I'm not going to knock you. But I am going to warn you that is not the wise thing to do. It's kind of dumb. You should know who you are so much so that you know that you don't need to do that. You should be confident enough as a man to know that I don't need to have name brands. I don't need to wear, I don't need to wear my money in order to feel like money. But if you want to do that, go ahead and do that. And another thing I want you guys to take away from this conversation is you can still look nice. You can still look decent. You can still look presentable. You can still maintain a certain image without having to splurge, without having to try to be over the top and flashy. Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of men equate being flashy with dressing presentable or dressing decent. No, you can dress decent and still be, well within the budget, right? You can still look good without having to cash out and show off. You don't. Women see through that. We do. 255 of us. Thank you, guys. Help us out. Women see through, real women see through that. Real women are turned off by over the top, overly flashy males. They are. It's very peacockish. It screams insecurity. It screams that you want to be regarded as something that maybe you're really not. And again, the article that was actually written by a wealthy man, this was a few of the key takeaways from the article. He says, here is what you can keep in mind about the loudest person in the room being the weakest. Number one, respect is earned, not bought. He says, sure, people will look up to you if you show off your wealth, but you build fake friends who only care for one thing, your money. Real respect is earned by your actions, your knowledge, your accomplishments, not how much money you have in the bank. That's very important. Number two takeaway from this article that he wrote, knowledge is power. Value knowledge more than wealth. Successful people don't care to only hang around with rich people. They thrive to learn more and be around smart people. Never stop learning and always have a thirst for knowledge. The third takeaway, wealth is built, not spent. You won't build wealth if you burn your money on fancy cars or showing off. You'll build wealth by reinvesting and putting your money to work. The last thing you want to do is tie up your cash in assets that don't produce any income. If you ever get to a point in life where you have more money than you know what to do with, then by all means, go buy whatever makes you happy. The fourth takeaway, think before you talk. When things start going well, showing off and talking about how well you are doing won't help. All it will do is create more competition. The last thing you want is other people copying you because it will slow down your growth and potentially cause you to earn less. So think twice before telling people how well you are doing. The fifth takeaway, he was talking about entrepreneurship. The sixth thing that he talked about was arrogance will kill you. Ooh. 270 of us. Ooh. Don't think you are better than other people just because you have money, because you are not. Sure, you might be a good person, but money doesn't make you better than anyone else. And not having money doesn't make you worse than anyone else. Find your place in life and do what fulfills you. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's true. The seventh takeaway from this wealthy man's article was to optimize for contentment. People strive to be happy, but why? Happiness is an emotion and it doesn't last forever. People aren't happy 24/7, so don't optimize for it. It's just unrealistic. Instead, optimize for contentment. Here's a conclusion from that article. He says, there will always be people that are going to show off. Just remember, the loudest person in the room is typically the weakest. People who have real wealth, in most cases, have nice things, but they know not to rub them in your face and show off. The moment someone shows off their wealth, it typically means that they don't really have it. It's what they call six-figure millionaires, in which people spend all of their money creating the illusion of wealth. So, when you see these people, or even people with real wealth, don't focus on what they have. Focus on how some may be trying to scam you for your money with their get-rich-quick schemes. $280 of us. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. We're going to be real. I know YouTube, they've been hiding my shit. It's okay. Y'all go help us out, though. Let's be real, you guys. Y'all have to stop thinking that showing off is making you stand out. It's not. It's making you stand out to be an easy target. It's making you stand out as far as maybe being insecure. It's making you stand out as far as maybe not really having it like you were portraying. Thank you, Master Trainer, for your super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you, AMK. He says, I encourage my friends to prey on the simps, and they call me if it's more than 5 bands to be made. Get linked up quick. What are you talking about, AMK? Thank you to Random. He says, everything that glitters isn't gold, especially reproductive organs. Stop playing the psychological mind games of death, which is not fun at all, people, unless you want children to suffer. What? Y'all off the chain with these comments, boy. But I appreciate y'all. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I appreciate it. Y'all have to understand, all that glitters is not gold. And if you do have gold, you don't need it to glitter. You don't need that to shine. That stuff doesn't make you. People that really have it, they don't want you to know that they have it. 305 of us, thank you guys. They don't want you to know that they really have it. They're trying to be the most discreet, under the radar as possible. Because like the article said, you're going to attract users, fake friends, fake relationships. Who wants that? Women are not checking for you just because you have all of the name brands on. Women are not checking for you just because, you know, you have all of this money that you're splurging. They're not. They're seeing you as a come up. That's it, and that's all. They're seeing you as a quick roll in the sack. They're not taking you seriously because they don't feel like you're taking them seriously. Women look for stable men. This is the catch, you guys. When you're wearing everything and you're showing off all that you have, it gives off the impression that you're not really that responsible because you're spending everything on things that are not going to bring you more money, not going to make you more money, just like the wealthy guy said in the article. You don't spend all your money on things that are not going to bring you more value or give you a return and make your money work for you. When you spend all of your money, it gives off the perception of irresponsible, insecure, and a fraud. Bishop says, what if I really have a lot of money and I want to spend a little money on jewelry because I always wanted it? That's fine. This video is more focused on the people that feel like they have to show off. They have to always be flashy. We all like nice things, you guys. I'm not going to tell you not to treat yourself. I'm not going to tell you that you don't have the right to cash out on particular things for yourself every once in a while. But what I am telling you guys is to stop feeling like looking a particular way and having particular things makes you the pick of the litter. It doesn't. It makes you somebody that's an easy target. It really does. And like I said, it really screams that you may be insecure and you're not responsible, and that you really don't have it like that. Wealthy people, you don't know who they are. A lot of the richest people in the world, you don't know who the hell they are. It's for a reason. They're trying to protect themselves. I got this book from my husband, The Millionaire Next Door. I just started reading it yesterday. This weekend, I'm going to really dive into it. But I didn't even crack it open like I really needed to. Just in the preface, you guys, I was like, oh, we can drop that gem. In the preface, it says, consider the profile of a millionaire next door type couple, Miss T and her husband. To most, this couple's lifestyle is boring, even common. This millionaire's brand of watch is a Timex. Her husband's is a Seiko, number one among millionaires. The couple buys their clothes at Dillard's, JCPenney, and TJ Maxx. They have purchased only 2 motor vehicles in the past 10 years, both Fords. They just got regular shit. The current market value of their home is approximately $275,000. Mrs. T most recently had her hair cut, and it only came up to the cost of $18. Yet they are uncommon in the scene that they are financially independent. When I speak of people like Miss T and her husband, invariably, someone will ask, but are they happy? Fully 90% of millionaires who live in homes valued at under $300,000 are extremely satisfied with life. And in most recent work, I state that there are nearly 3 times as many households with investments of $1 million or more living in homes valued at $300,000 or less than they are living in homes valued at $1 million or more. 330 of us. Thank you guys. Y'all helping me out so much. Like I said, YouTube been hating. It goes on to say this. I had the opportunity to meet with more than 500 millionaires face to face. My interpretation of these interviews, as well as many others that I conducted, is given throughout the Millionaire Next Door. Interestingly, the millionaires I interviewed in Oklahoma and Texas, for example, had the same set of traditional American values as those whom I interviewed in New York City and Chicago. The large majority was keenly interested in being financially independent. That's why they lived below their means. See, a lot of us be trying to live above our means so that we can look a particular way, so that we can show off and present this false narrative of what we have going on. Real people with real money don't do that. They like being comfortable. And they're happy. They're content. Like the article said, don't aim for happiness. That's temporary. You aim to be content, to be at peace. Trying to be luxurious and live this lavish lifestyle and have this kind of money and have this kind of facade. You guys have to understand that stuff, it does not make you, it breaks you. It's a lot of people out there, you guys, who may have a lot of money, who may make a lot of money. All right? They may have all of the money to be able to afford what they are spending their money on, but they could be a lot more better off, a lot more stable, had they not felt the desire, the need to show off, to impress other people. A lot of people are trying to impress other people versus just being content with whom they are, being at peace with who they are. So fellas, if you are out here trying to live a certain lifestyle and present yourself to be a particular way in hopes of being taken seriously. And in the article that I read, they did a survey with using both men and women with these men that were showing off. The men said, oh, well, maybe he's really good with pulling chicks, but I don't think, a lot of women will take him seriously. And the women came back and confirmed that notion. The women was like, yeah, I'll talk to him. Yeah, I see him. Yeah, I think he's hot. Yeah, you'll get their attention, fellas. But they're not taking you seriously. They're taking you as somebody that is, just somebody that splurges, that is just looking for a cheap thrill. So they're not putting their eggs in your basket like that. And the women that are, they're users. A lot of them are. Fellas, if you ever feel like you have to look a particular way, and I'm not even going to say look a particular way, because I don't like that you guys feel like you have to splurge or cash out in order to look decent or presentable, right? But if you feel like you have to spend all of your money to get the attention of a woman, is that really the type of woman that you want anyway? Let's be real. A lot of you say, well, these bras is gold diggers. They don't even check for you unless you do this, unless you do have that. Do you want her anyway? Seriously, do you really want to feel like you have to buy a woman's attention, buy a woman's love, buy your friend's attention, buy your friend's approval? Like the millionaire, I don't know his, I just know he was very wealthy. I forgot how much he said he made, but like he said, respect is earned, not bought. Love is earned, not bought. That goes in reverse. A woman has to show and prove to you that she's worthy of you. She has to earn that. Wealth is built, not spent. I got my water and I got my aloe vera and lemon juice. It's so nasty, but it's so good for you. You guys, I'm just, it saddens me that a lot of you guys feel like I need to cash out, I need to be flashy, I need to show off in order to get a certain type of respect, in order to be held in a certain type of regard. I think that's sad. And so what I want you guys to understand is that when you are feeling that way, and if you do feel that way towards people in general, you feel like in order for me to get this type of respect, in order for me to get this type of woman, in order for me to fit in, I got to cash out on this, I got to cash out on that. I want you guys to understand that those people are not genuine people. They're not. They're not genuine people. So in essence, you're wasting your time anyway. Because the moment that you're not able to cash out and splurge, your circle is gone. Your relationship is gone. And yes, like Pat said, stop simping. You guys, you have to understand. If you are the type of man that is comfortable with buying women's approval, buying women's attention, buying women's love, buying a certain type of group, buying a certain circle to be included in, involved in, you have to know that is very pathetic and simpish behavior. Very weak. It speaks to your character or the lack thereof. Like I said, people like that, people who feel like they do have to buy people's approval because they feel like, oh, that's just the way of the world. I feel sorry for you. I absolutely do. I feel sorry that you feel that way. I feel sorry that you have never experienced genuine people. And most importantly, I feel sorry that you are not in tune with yourself. I do. You should be so in tune with yourself that you know and understand how powerful, how worthy, how valuable you are with or without. If you feel like simping is a way of life, sir, I really feel bad for you. And fellas, simping is not you providing for your woman and taking care of your family. A man is supposed to do that. Simping to me is when you're allowing women to pimp and play you out. Not taking care of your family. You're supposed to take care of your family. But if you're allowing people to use you, see, simping can go both ways. Simping can be from a relationship standpoint and a friendship standpoint. If you can allow your circle of friends to come through and play you and pimp you out, that's simpish and pathetic behavior. You're still a simp, whether you're dealing with male or female, platonic or romantic. If people can come through and use you because you're putting it all out there and you feel like you have to maintain this certain image for you to fit in, for you to be accepted, you're a simp. It is very pathetic. Fellas, real men don't have to do that. You just don't. And again, nothing wrong with dressing a particular way, presenting yourself with class and decency and respect. I don't have a problem with that. I do have a problem. And studies show that there is a problem when you feel like you have to cash out, when you feel like you have to show off, when you feel like you have to be flashy. That speaks to a deeper issue, a deeper insecurity. You're not confident. You don't feel that valuable. You feel like you have to drape yourself in the latest fashion, the most expensive things in order to be accepted. And that shows that you don't accept yourself. Keenan says wearing 9 chains. I mean, just doing the most, the absolute most. And the catch to it is, fellas, it's a turn off anyway. The women that you really want, it's a turn off to them. Will you be able to, let me say this, you guys. Will you be able to get the attention of the baddest chicks? Probably. If you're showing off your money and you're being flashy and over the top, yeah, you're probably going to get the attention of some of the baddest chicks, but not for the reasons that you think. They're not viewing you as the man. They're not viewing you as, somebody that they can take serious and somebody that they should respect. They're viewing you as a simp, an easy target. They're viewing you as a meal ticket. They're viewing you as a plot. Okay? I'm going to plot on that. It's not genuine. Not at all. There's other things that as a man you can do to attract the attention of a woman. Not being the most flashy. Not being the most over the top. Women can pick up on subtleties, you guys. We pick up on your mannerisms. We pick up on your vernacular, how you speak, your intelligence, what you talk about, how you maneuver, how you present yourself, how you, interact with people. That is what engages us. The real women that you want. That is how we gauge a worthy companion, a decent man, a wealthy man even. Because wealthy men, from the articles that I have read, they talk differently. They carry themselves differently. They present themselves differently, but they're not showing off. Again, he said, wealthy people don't want to show that off. They don't want to rub it in your face. Will they have nice things? Yes. Like the guy asked in the comments, if I'm making the type of money, I can still wear a watch or wear, a nice this or a nice that. Yeah, you can have nice things, but they're not flashing it off. They're not being over the top and in your face with it. They're very low key with it. It's very subtle. It's not boom, bam, in your face. They ain't trying to zoom in with the rollie like, hey, they ain't trying to zoom in with they're not doing that. They're not doing that. So it will get you the attention, fellas, but not the attention that you need, right? Just like you guys would say with women. Yeah, you can dress very provocative. You can dress very slutty. You can show off all of your body and, all it is, make it clap. And you'll get the attention. Hell, you may even be able to bag an athlete, a celebrity. You may get their attention, but are they taking you seriously? Probably not. And once again, that is one of the key reasons why I had to start covering up, because I don't want you guys to have the wrong idea of me, So it's levels to it. Yes, you can get the attention. Yes, you can reel them in, but are you going to get the type of women that you need? Probably not. 381 of us. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. More people need to understand this. Who did I see? Brian says, if you got money, you got women. Yeah, but what type of women? And again, you guys, nothing wrong with having money. I'm saying don't show it off. Thank you, Eric Love. He says, instead of wasting money on being flashy, we need to build generational wealth. That's all I'm saying, Eric. That's all I'm saying. Have money. Be rich. Be wealthy. Do all of that. But there's no need for you to have to rub it in everybody's face in order to feel like that's the only way for you to be accepted or respected or gained. It's not. Be a decent human being. Carry yourself in a manner that is likable. People will come to you. The right people will come to you, not the fake people, not the users, not the fake friends that are only around you because, hey, they see you got this. They see you got that. They see you cash out on this. They see you cash out on that. You're gonna essentially surround yourself with rented individuals. I can't even say you're buying them. You're renting them because the moment that you don't have, they're done with you. The moment that you're not cashing out, they're out. The same thing with women. Like, fellas, you have to be very cautious with that. I understand that you guys are dealing with very low vibrational women. But again, why would you want to impress them anyway? Why would you feel the need to be flashy for them anyway? Now, if you're the type of man that's looking for cheap thrills, nothing serious, then by all means, go ahead. Go ahead and flash your money. Go ahead and show off. Go ahead and be over the top. Go ahead and rub it in people's faces. And you're going to attract all kind of hoes. Man, they're going to be dropping them draws left and right. Go ahead. Go ahead. But they're not going to be the type of women that you can trust. They're not going to be the type of friends that you can trust. They're not. This is why I tell you, fellas, scope people out. Really show them who you are first and foremost. Play down some things. Again, nothing wrong with having money, but kind of put that in the back seat for a moment until you get to really figure out people. Until you really get to see who people genuinely are and see if they are genuinely interested in you as a friend, as a lover, as a potential companion. Do that. And again, it's other things that women can be able to pick up on to see that you are a stable, reliable, resourceful guy. How you talk, how you carry yourself. What you're about, who you hang around, what you consume your time with. It doesn't always have to be all in your face. It doesn't. Fellas, know and understand it's a time and a place. It is a time and a place. You can be flashy on certain occasions, on special occasions. Go ahead. Be as flashy as you want to be. Cash out. Do what you want to do. Splurge. Make it rain. Dress in all of your name brands. Have all of your diamonds. Special occasions, yeah. Go ahead. It's a time and a place. But what I feel like a lot of men go wrong is trying to maintain that on an everyday basis. That's dumb. You're doing nothing but setting yourself up to be further behind. All to impress who? All to be accepted by who? All to be taken seriously by what kind of people? You don't have to be flashy. You don't have to be over the top. You don't have to show off in order to present yourself with class and decency and respect. You don't. And if you do, you have to ask yourself, for what kind of people? Is that worth it? Do I even want to be associated with these types of individuals to where I do have to always be looking a certain way, always have this, always have that. And if I don't, I'm behind. If I don't, I'm lame. If I don't, I'm broke. You're going to be broke anyway, trying to maintain that image on a constant basis. So you might as well pick the best option, the lesser of two evils. You guys have to learn how to be confident without having to splurge, without having to show off, without having to rub it in. You have to learn that. You have to set yourself up for the long term, not temporary. Not temporary acceptance and temporary satisfaction. Again, it's a time and a place. Trying to show off all the time and be the man all the time, you're turning them off. No woman wants a man that's just so conceited and full of himself and just so, oh, I gotta have this on and I gotta look like this and I gotta have that. That is a turn off and very feminine behavior. You know, that's more of stuff that women do. Thank you, Gerald. He says, to where's a man feeling comfortable outside in their own skin is to not see yourself as comfortable, but feeling yourself as comfortable from the inside. Yes. You don't have to look a particular way. You don't have to cash out. What did this book say, you guys? The Millionaire Next Door. They bought their clothes from Dillard's, JCPenney, and TJ Maxx. They drove Ford cars. You can look damn good dressing in clothes from Dillard's, JCPenney, and TJ Maxx. You can have a nice car and live a good, lavish life driving a Ford car. And if people don't respect you for living below your means, for being responsible, do you want to associate with those people anyway? This is why a lot of y'all get divorced and used and pimped out, because you're trying to get these women by having this certain lifestyle and presenting yourself in this certain light. Like, yeah, I'm the man. Yeah, I got this kind of money. I drive this kind of car. I wear these kind of clothes. You know, real diamonds, real jewelry, real this, real that. Nothing wrong with that, but you got to understand, women scope that out. They peep game on that and they plot on you. And the joke ends up being on you later on, because these women will play the game. They will play the role to reel your ass in. Then boom, once they got you, you unmarried them because you thought she was something that she wasn't. Now she's divorcing you, taking half of what you got. And I don't care how much money you have or how much money you can make in the future. A real wealthy man is not trying to set himself up for failure. A real wealthy man is not trying to get divorced and have somebody take all of his money or even half of the money. Again, I don't care how much money he has or how much money he feels like he can make in the future. A real wealthy man is not trying to do that, which is why a lot of them play the game low key, which is why a lot of them are not in your face with it. That's why you end up divorced. These women didn't want you for who you were. They wanted you for what you had. 360 of us Oh, YouTube, y'all gotta stop hating on us. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I really should have shared my links. That could have helped us out a little bit better today. Yeah, they've been all in my on my videos. Demonetized. It goes against our community standards. We're going to limit your audience. Like, damn, what the hell, y'all? Thank you, Ratchet, for your donation. I appreciate that. Who else did I see? If I miss your donation, I appreciate you. Just know I appreciate you. Who is this? Raphael, you showing love again. Thank you guys for your generous donations. I do appreciate it. I had somebody in the comment section the other day talking about, you only read the super chats. You don't read the regular people. Like, y'all, it's thousands of people, hundreds of comments coming at you. Of course, you're going to take your time out to read the people that are donating because it's highlighted. And you guys, you know, you have to show gratitude and appreciation because you don't have to do that. So y'all need to chill out. And do what Beautiful Goddess says and hit that like button, y'all. All right. Redbird says exactly. Giorgio says, y'all definitely read Danika's book. It's life-changing and affordable. Oh, thank you so much, Giorgio. I'm glad that you like the book. Submission is not the enemy. A key factor to a healthy relationship. It is listed down in the description box below. As a woman, I'm trying to warn you. I am trying to warn you. If you can help it, don't put everything out there like that. If you can help it, don't be flamboyant. If you can help it, don't let people know all of what you have. Do not do it. Do not do it. Do not do it, you guys. It is not appealing like that. It will get you. It will get you plotted on. And honestly, women will not take you seriously. They don't feel like you take them seriously, like I said. A man that has to be flashy is perceived to be a man that is only in it for temporary gain. They're not looking for solid relationships. They're not looking for monogamous relationships. They're not looking to be in committed relationships. They're looking for cheap thrills. So women will view you as exactly that, a cheap thrill, an easy come up, an easy target. So what I want to do is put it out there for you guys to stop doing that. Stop doing that. Because the type of women that you will attract, and you may even get the baddest chicks, they will be the worst people for you. Because again, you guys have to learn how to play that down and let a woman pick up on the subtleties. We do pick up on the subtleties. When you put all of what you have in a person's face, that's all they see. What you showcase, what you put out there in the forefront, that is how people are going to see you. Now, if you want people to see you as the big, fancy, baller, cashing out, don't take him seriously type, then, I mean, go ahead. But I'm telling you, to get substantial quality people in your corner, they don't check for that. I want you guys to be responsible. I want you guys to be responsible. I want you guys to be confident. And I want you guys to surround yourself with genuine people. I want you guys to be responsible, mindful, and very effing careful. People do not have your best interest at heart. A lot of people don't, you guys. This is just being honest. People care about what you can do for them. A lot of people do. And if you're out here putting it all out there, people will plot on that because, again, people are always looking for, well, what can they do for me? Oh, this person can take care of me. This person can sponsor my lifestyle. This person can cash out on me. This person can be used. I can gain from this person. This is why I say, hold off on that. You can still look good. You can still carry yourself in a particular fashion. Hell, if you want to wear suits and ties and button-ups and khaki jeans or slacks, nice shoes, do all of that. But just be very mindful and be very careful. You don't have to be over the top with that stuff. You don't have to cash out in order to look like $1 million. You don't have to cash out to be respected. And if you do, you're surrounding yourself with the wrong people anyway. And if you feel like you do, that's an internal issue. You need to dig deeper and figure out, why do you feel the need to do that? Do you feel that without that, you're nobody? Do you feel that without that, you're not as confident? Why? Is it because you grew up poor and you don't want to have that feeling of being, less than anymore? What is it? Dig deeper with that. But at the end of the day, it's never a reason to feel like you have to cash out or be show offy and flashy in order to be, respected and feel highly of yourself. You need to build that character up. When you build your character up, you'll come to figure out that, hey, I can do without all of that. Yeah, I'm going to save my money. I'm going to invest my money. I'm not going to splurge my money. I'm not going to blow my money. If people don't like me for who I am as a person, F them. If women don't want to entertain me for who I am, my intelligence, how I carry myself, my personality, my character, my ways and actions, what I'm about as a man, F them. They don't deserve me anyway. That is the mentality that you men need to possess, because that is what people in general respect. People respect your mind. People respect how you carry yourself, what you're about, your principles, having integrity. Again, respect is not bought, it is earned. And if you feel like you have to buy it, those people are not respectable. You're buying respect from people that are not worth your respect. Genuine people care about you for who you are, not what you have. Let's read some of these comments before we get up off of here, you guys. I didn't want to make this video too damn long, but it did need to be had. The conversation needed to be had, because a lot of men have the wrong idea. You guys feel like, oh, well, I do have to have this and I do have to have that. Women they're not checking for this. They're not checking for that. Yes, they are, fellas. The genuine quality women are. You don't want a thought cake anyway. And if you do, go ahead, by all means. Go all out. Show off. Be flashy. Be over the top. You'll get a thought cake that's going to use you. Or if you just want a thought cake because you just want to smash something real quick, go ahead. Go ahead. But a real woman, it's a turnoff. And I'm just being real. Thank you, Humble Warrior. He says, I learned the extreme hard way to not be a man who flashes his riches. I am still learning to be that high quality man who earns stuff with his own power without the help of money. Man, you guys, very powerful. Very powerful, man. Money is a tool. It's a tool. It helps you to be able to live comfortably. It helps you to have certain freedoms. It's a very much needed tool, but it should not ever make you. It should not ever make you feel like you are better than somebody, or you're not better than somebody, or you're beneath somebody, rather. It is a tool. Utilize it. Don't have it to where it's utilizing you. Don't have it to where without it, you feel like you're nothing. It's a tool, you guys. Be smart with it. Be wise with it. Don't show it off. Please do not show it off. Please do not feel the need to constantly show off. Like I said, it's a time and a place. If you want to cash out on a special occasion, go ahead. You want to go out and show out for a special occasion, go ahead. But do not make that your way of life. Please don't. People that really are wealthy, they don't do that. And they're not taking you seriously. They see right through that front. Women, they don't take you seriously. They see you as a cheap thrill, a roll in the sack, a nice little night on the town, somebody I can use. Play that stuff down, fellas. Play up your personality. Play up your intellect. Play up your character. Play up your confidence. Not arrogance. Because like the article said, arrogance will kill you. Nobody really wants to be around an arrogant person. It's a turn off in so many ways. So, fellas, I want you guys to stop wearing and showing off your money. It's a time and a place, but don't feel like you have to do that in order to obtain anything, in order to get respect, in order to be taken seriously. People take you seriously based upon your ways and actions, your mind, what you stand for, your integrity, what you place your values in, your principles, what you do as a man. All right? So that's my message for tonight, you guys. I love you. I respect you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for your donations, your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, your memberships, your cash apps. All of that is very much so important. DX, who you telling to shut up? He says, Pretty Bae, shut up. What Pretty Bae say? Pretty Bae says, I like my man to look good. I don't know what she's talking about. And this is where y'all getting it effed up. Pretty Bae, you do not have to be flashy in order to look good. You do not have to cash out in order to look good. You don't. I think I look pretty damn good myself in my $12 dress. Y'all get it twisted. I would rather have my money make me more money than to wear it. Y'all better learn how to make it do what you have. Ace says, come on now. I'ma come on now. Y'all tripping. Why do y'all feel like you have to cash out in order to look good? I know people, celebrities, that spend thousands of dollars on these name brand clothes, being flashy and over the top, looking a damn mess. I'm like, girl, what are you wearing? A sheep? Boy, what are you wearing? What the hell do you have on? Pigskin? What is this? Wearing a possum? Y'all better stop it. Y'all better stop thinking that you got to cash out in order to look good. cash out in order to look like you got money. You don't. Y'all better learn. My money goes towards investments, saving, right? Building. Whether that be my credit score, whether that be my businesses, my babies. Look, you guys, I don't even have babies yet, but I'm already building and planning for them. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Not trying to live out a fantasy or put up this facade. I don't give a damn. You guys need to stop giving a damn about what other people think as far as you not having this kind of money. Who gives a damn? Wealthy people don't want you to know that they have this kind of money anyway, because they don't want to be a target. You guys heard the stories about these wealthy people and their parents and their friends and their family always in their pockets, you know, looking for investors and shit. Like, come on. Y'all better start maneuvering differently. Build up that confidence to where you can have on a $12 dress and work that motherfucker and look, ooh, damn good. Do y'all see this? Fellas, you can do the same thing. I've seen it done. You don't have to have the latest and greatest fashions as far as the name brands are concerned, as far as cashing out. Do you like nice things? Yes. But do you have to cash out and be flashy to do it? No. You do not have to do that in order to look good. Y'all got to change our mentality, change our perceptions on reality, man. Wealthy people do not dress like they are rich like that. Will they have expensive things? Sure. But are they showing it off and being over the top and feeling the need to brag to the world? Fuck no. They look like regular Joe Schmoes. They brag differently. Learn how to brag different. Thank you, D Brown, for your donation. This is why a lot of y'all are poor. People be out here, you guys, making $1 million a year, but spending $1 million a year. You're broke. My husband was telling me about these doctors and lawyers, and it may actually be in this book, The Millionaire Next Door. I haven't got into the book yet. I'm going to dive into it a little bit more tomorrow over the weekend. But he was talking about the doctors and lawyers and bankers and stuff like that making all of this money, and they could have been millionaires, but because they were wearing their money and trying to maintain this image and live up to this lifestyle and this standard, they could never reach millionaire status. They could, but they were spending all of their money on looking like they had money. And yeah, they had the money, but they could have had a lot more money and been a lot well off had they not felt the need or the desire to maintain this certain image and wear all of these fancy clothes and name brands and drive these nice cars. The millionaires next door said, look, we have $1 million. Our house is $275,000. We drive Ford cars. We live below our means. We shop at JCPenney's and Dillard's and TJ Maxx. You don't know that we have it like that because we want to keep it that way. We have money, so we want to keep our wealthy people want to keep their money. They don't want to spend it all up. Trying to impress people who don't give a damn anyway. Trying to impress people who are only trying to use you anyway. Impress people who don't take you seriously anyway. Humble Warrior, you already tripping. I wear clothes that keeps the fakes away from me. My plain shirt says, not this Scorpio, unless you want to risk a venomous sting way worse. A venomous sting way worse than a black widow's bite. Yeah. You know, and there's nothing wrong with dressing nicely. I'm not telling you guys to dress like bums. I'm saying be wise. Be careful. Be mindful. Don't splurge. Don't be over the top. Thank you, Ashton. He says, married, 25.5 kids, no car, house paid for, 6 figures, investing in stocks, real estate. We are not into fashion, jewels, etc. Simple people. We all travel and live good and for us. Beautiful, Ashton. Beautiful. That's what real people do. Real wealthy people do. Now, if you're more concerned with keeping up with the Joneses and acting like you're this, that, and the third, that's a sorry life to live. You can't be happy doing that. And you're going to end up broke. Thanks, D. Brown, again. Thank you, Whiskey. He says, love your message. I wish more of our women were as insightful and beautiful. Thank you so much. It's a lot of insightful, beautiful women out here. I just need more of them to speak up, you know? But that's my message, you guys. I didn't want to make this too damn long. I'm already making it too damn long. But I really feel like this is a very good message. So it needed to be touched on. We have to brag differently. We have to learn that our true value is not in material possessions, you know? And if we want genuine people around us, we have to know and understand that we have to make sure that we are putting who we are at the forefront, at the surface. All this front and faking, man, you look pathetic. You look weak. You look insufficient. You look insecure. You look like you lying and faking in front. Like, people, y'all, let's brag differently. You don't have to do all of that. Women don't take you seriously. Men that really have money, that are in that bracket, they don't take you seriously. Like, just stop doing it. Look good, dress well, look decent, look presentable, but being flashy over the top, spending all your money to do so in order to fit in order to be noticed, in order to be, stop. Not that serious. And with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna get up off of here. Thank you, Dizzy Dan, for your donation. Says much love, Queen. Thank you so much. I love y'all. I respect y'all. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. We know YouTube hated on us tonight, but it's okay. Like the video, share the video, subscribe, and make sure that you guys hit that notification bell. That way you guys are notified for our future videos. We go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And you guys, I'm thinking about pushing my time back to 7 because I have a lot of stuff that I have to take care of during the day. And, you know, I just feel like 7 is more reasonable for me, you know? So 7, we're going to aim for 7:15-ish, 7 o'clock, something around that. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I'm going to see you guys later. Thank you so much. I don't want to say your name, but thank you. He says, great show. And you see the king right here. He's dressed presentable. I like the suit. I like the tie. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with looking good. But don't feel like you have to go over the top to do that. All right. Much love and peace.